Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl GoldyNaps, and in today's video I will be showing you how I got this lime green ponytail situation going on. I really just came up with an idea and was like experimenting with it. I basically decided I wanted to do a ponytail, but like a colorful one, but I also did not want to figure out how to install like a frontal into a ponytail with it. So I was like, why don't I just put some hair wax on my roots and then dye some bundles and make a ponytail with it. And it turned out pretty cute. I had some bumps in the road here and there, but overall, like, if I do it again, like, I know how to fix the problems that I had. But if you want to see how I did this and you want to try it out, then keep watching. Okay, so what I'm about to do is either gonna be a hot mess or it's gonna turn out super bomb. If you're watching this video, then obviously it turned out amazing because I would simply not post if it didn't work out. But as usual in all of my videos, I'm gonna be talking about prep first and then get into the actual installation or whatever tutorial. So if you don't wanna hear me ramble about how I'm gonna prep my hair and prep the bundles, then you can go ahead and skip. But if you'd like to hear all that, that is what we are going to be doing right now. We're gonna try to do like a lime green ponytail. So I have these Adore hair dyes in green apple and electric lime. So we're gonna use that to dye these hair bundles, which are 613. I believe they're Brazilian body wave. They're from a brand called Nadula Hair. I bought these like a year and a half ago at this point because I've been wanting to do a ponytail with like human hair, but I just haven't figured out how I was going to do it until very recently. So we're going to be using the Adore hair dye to watercolor dye those. And then I have some like different colored hair waxes here. I have this emerald green one from As I Am. I have the Mofajang green, and then I have the white Mofajang dye as well. These are like two different tones of green and white that I'm just gonna like mix them together to get the perfect match to match the hair. So however the actual bundles turn out will determine the mixture that I'm gonna make for the actual hair wax. And so to prep my hair, all I've done is I like detangled it in the shower and I braided it up just so that it stretched it out and made it easier for me to just like put it into the high ponytail that I'm gonna do. It's kind of wet right now, but by the time I'm done dyeing the hair and all that stuff, it'll probably be damp and easy to brush. I'm not gonna use any type of product in my hair. Right now I just have a little bit of conditioner that I left in it. But if you've ever tried hair paint wax or color hair wax, whatever you want to call it, it almost has the consistency of a gel. Like it makes kind of like a cast on your hair. So I'm hoping that I can just use the hair gel to, not the hair gel, the wax paint. It's really annoying to say hair wax paint, wax dye, whatever the hell you won't call it. Okay, I'm hoping I can use that as the gel to like slick my hair back. And then it turns out cute. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna dye these bundles. We're gonna experiment. Y'all wish me luck because, whew, this turns out ugly. It's gonna be a massive waste of time. So I'm done actually watercoloring the hair. The color turned out super bomb. It's a little less limey than I thought it was gonna be. It's more like, I don't know, I just thought it was gonna be more on the yellow side, but it's still wet and the hair kind of gets lighter once it dries. So we're just gonna dry it. This color seems like it's gonna work. It like kind of matches this color that I have right here. So I'm excited to see how this is gonna turn out. Okay, so at this point the bundles are pretty dry. They're looking very vibrant. God, I literally be walking out of my apartment building with a different hairstyle and makeup look every single day. I know my neighbors are like, bro, it's a pancetta, what are you doing? Because one thing about me, I'm changing my hair every single day, so. Okay, so now we're moving on to the fun part of trying to come up with a color that matches these bundles that I've dyed. This is what the emerald green color looks like. I will try to, you know, get footage so you guys can see exactly what I'm working with. It's slightly darker than the bundles, but the green from this other brand, like, Ew, it's a little watery in there. The green from this other brand, ew, is like not the same tone of green, not the same shade of green. It's more like, what is the color? Like jade rather than emerald. But I planned ahead because I'm smart and beautiful. I also got white to mix with whatever green that I went with in case it was too dark or too light or whatever, you know, just mix them together to get the perfect shade. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do right now. Okay, so I think I'm actually gonna use some Eco Styler just to like make my life easier with slicking this down. And then kind of just layer the green on top. So let me go get my Eco Styler. All right, our ponytail is in check. It's slicked down and whatnot. I've kind of just like put it up like this so I could work on the color of the base. Gonna go ahead and mix this color that I made before and just like put it on the back of my hand and then like gradually apply it to my roots. Oh my gosh, it's actually looking way better than I thought it would. I'm gonna put my scarf on now. I have a black scarf so that it doesn't transfer anything while it's drying. And if I need to like clean up anything on my forehead, I'll do that once I take the scarf off. I'll probably just go in with like a Q-tip or something. Okay, now for the actual ponytail installation. I've watched a few tutorials about using bundles to install a ponytail, so I'm relatively confident that it'll turn out okay. I'm gonna go ahead and braid my ponytail, and then I'll come back and we'll talk about actually installing it. Okay guys, so after installing the ponytail, this is the finished look. I'm sorry I didn't record more of me putting the ponytail in. It's just like, it took me a minute to like get the hang of it, but you basically just wrap both bundles upwards and then you secure it by like using the end to like hide the tracks and your elastic band. But once you get the hang of like actually wrapping it, it's just like my bundles were just like getting tangled on each other and I just like needed a minute and like had to turn the camera off to like figure it out. But my reviews on doing this, I feel like if you really just like don't want to put heat in your hair, don't want to get a frontal installed, really just want to do like a quick hairstyle, like the whole process of like dyeing the bundles, putting my hair in a ponytail really didn't take very long. Like if I wasn't filming, it probably would have taken me like an hour because you only need like 2 minutes to actually watercolor hair, and then like brushing your hair into a ponytail is not very hard. So like if you want to switch up your look for like a party or a concert or something when, you know, Corona is over and stuff opens back up, but if you just wanted to switch your look for even like a photo shoot, just take pictures, like I feel like this is really easy to do and looks cute. The fact that I started on wet hair, my hair is not as sleek as it usually is when I do ponytails, but if I had started on dry hair, it would have just been really hard for me to get it into the braid that I needed to get it into to wrap the bundles around it. So I was like, if I stretch it first and then, you know, put it in the ponytail, that would be easier. But I guess next time I do this, I'll just stretch it overnight. That way my hair is dry and easier to put in a ponytail. So that's kind of my only recommendation, because my roots are like, they're wavy. They're doing that thing where they're not like sleek at all. So that is kind of ruining the look for me. But overall, like, the wax blends pretty well with the bundles. I feel like I could have made, if the bundles were like slightly darker, it would match perfectly. But like, it's the same tone. It's just my hair is obviously darker than 613. So even though they're the same tone, like my roots are darker, but I think it still looks cute, you know? So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope that you guys liked it. I will definitely try this again with a different color hair. I think I'm gonna order more bundles, and I'm gonna try to do like a dark blue, because I feel like if I put the blue on my roots, it's gonna turn out like a dark blue, and if the bundles are dark blue, it's gonna blend super well. So yeah, next time I'll just not do it with a light color, and the coloring will probably end up better. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope that you try it out. Let me know if you do. I would love to see how you guys recreate this look. And that is it for this video. I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Bye!